Hi everyone, how are we going? Hi Ataria, sorry I missed you, darling. I was just waiting, trying to organise my stuff and like make sure I'm all organised for what I want to say. Um, so how is everyone tonight? I'm really good actually. Um, First off, I just want to make sure everyone is hearing me okay. Um, Sorry if I say and okay and yeah, but that's just me. I just want to address a couple of things and hopefully I can work out some stuff along the way. Well, last night I actually, thank you, Jazz. Um, Last night I actually unsubbed to both Beck and Sammy, all of their channels. Um, I actually I don't even want to be notified when they come live or anything. I am going to ignore them, and I've made some mods, and I've spoken to a few in messages and stuff. Um, I'm quite happy for anyone to come in. I mean, obviously, if it's a nasty troll or something, we just block. But if it's the two peas in the pod, I'm just going to ignore them both, and unless it's vile, we'll just time them out. You know, yeah, and I just won't be after what I have to say. Now I'm going to try my hardest not to address them on live or anything, because at the end of the day, Eminem's right. I am whatever you say I am. I'm a liar, I'm a narc, I'm a retard, whatever you want to say about me, go for it. But the only thing I don't tolerate, and I really don't give a shit if my kid is 30, all right? He is still my kid. He's got special needs, and you don't fucking mess with him, any of my kids. Hi, Jedi. Hi, Busy Bee. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming. Um, I just want to have fun and talk to good people, and like they can say what they want about me, and I mean, what's funny, Sammy saying about Al, like he must be really retarded and fugly and stuff to be with me, and we actually both laughed at it. And I have been talking to a couple of people, like in messages and that, and you guys are right. Just ignore it. Like, don't watch, don't get notified, don't get anything. And hopefully, we'll just have good streams and talk about whatever anyone wants. I'm quite happy for people to come at me, absolutely. But regardless of if my son is 20 or 5, like it shouldn't make a difference. His mentality is not at a 20-year-old level, and yes, I did threaten Sammy by going to the high school last night, but like you're gonna say, or you think it's fair to attack my kids because he's an adult. I don't care what anyone says, that does not sit well with me. And I just want to have fun. I don't want to become one of those nasty pasties, like the hate and that. And like I'm well aware that everyone doesn't get along, and that's okay. And like 99% of people respect my chat enough to do that. If you hear noises, it's my son going off at the FIFA game. And that, so yeah, I made coffee and got myself organised before I went live. That's why I thought 6:15 my time was pretty good. I messaged Sky, but I forget about time differences, and she's got to like pick up her grandson and entertain him. So I'm hoping that she comes along. I've actually got my daughter's laptop opened. I got the password. Go me. But yeah, oh, I'm really sorry too. I'm well aware that I go, yeah, and and okay, I'm very aware of that. And it's just, it is what it is. You know, those sayings, those cliches. Oh, wow. Well, if anyone has rang the school, it's not me. I just threatened it. You know, you want to go down low with my kids. Hi, Shell. You know, like I would never want to put her child um in harm's way or ever to get bullied because I know exactly what she went through of being bullied at high school, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And you know, her daughter, she's gorgeous, and I'm not going to go low, and I'm not going to attack her child. You know, it's not. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go that low because everyone records, and to Thunderdome, like who are you? I'm really, really positive you're someone that we know, but you just don't want to say. But anyway, that's enough about the two peas in a pod. I won't be addressing them hopefully live anymore. I'm hoping, you know. I can't, I'm not going to say anything because the backlash on me, and I don't want my kids getting involved, and they don't deserve any of it, you know. And yeah, it's really hard. I mean, yeah. I just wouldn't want, oh, what's for dinner? It's whatever tonight. Because, yeah, I just haven't got anything. Well, we've got like pizza or friggin', something easy, something the kids, like, except for Jade, but excuse me, my daughter. Oh, God, I can't help myself. I haven't really had sushi. I'm too scared to try it, I think. But my daughter actually made some dumplings before she went to work, and they were really nice. I tell her, she's so adventurous when it comes to cooking. I I look at it and I read it, and I'm just like, no, that's too overwhelming. So dogs love it. Yeah, my dogs get a good diet, and my cat. Everyone gets fed before I do. You know. Yeah, I don't actually. The only fish I eat is tuna out of a can. I'm not a fish person. Like, I'll eat the good stuff, but I don't like oysters. I don't like anchovies, anything that gross. But I'm a veggie fan, like squashes and zucchinis and pumpkin, and oh, I love roast pumpkin and sweet potato, broccoli, cauliflower. I don't like rock melon. Love watermelon. I love mangoes and avocados. But yeah, yeah. I should make that into a rap song. Yeah, yeah. So this is actually really cool. I mean, my daughter already had it on mute, so um, yeah. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I cannot stand Brussels sprouts. So, and I like yeah, I love avo. Like, I'm a big avocado. Yeah, or even maybe fish oil or something. Are the tablets really good? Yeah, one of my children like sushi too. So, and she's actually tried to make it here as well. So she got like the it really well done. I mean, I don't eat fish, so I wouldn't try it, but her dumplings were so yummy. Like, I kind of feel like she's a bit like my nana reincarnated, because my nana was such a good cook. So, and yeah, I'm I'm like the basic cook. Like, I love cooking slow cookers and roasts and stuff like that. I like potato and sweet potato bake. I make a pretty good pan ham soup. My partner, he makes a really yummy lasagna with ham and egg in it as well. That's how his sister, she's married to an Italian, and that's how they cook their family. I don't know how every Italian cooks it. Yeah, good, like, healthy food. Like, I try and get at least 6 or 7 veggies in my slow cooker, and if it's like cooked, my kids will eat it because it's kind of mushed down, and they don't know what's in it. But I will not feed my kids Brussels sprouts because I don't like them. But if they want to try them, I will let them. So just because I don't like it doesn't mean that. I like curries as well. Oh, cabbage rolls. Yes. I might even do that. I said to my daughter, maybe next week we'll make a heap of dumplings and that and freeze them, for quick, easy meals and that. So, even if she's going to work, we can make sure she's got something good to eat before she goes. So, but I am, I will say it till the cows come home. I am so proud of my kids. Yeah, I actually, we're lucky here because we can get, I mean, I'm sure everyone gets it, but like, we get same day delivery with our meat. Like, they have really good meat specials and stuff like that. So I try and support local. Oh, I love chicken. I am like a chicken nut. But then I feel guilty a little bit, because I love animals. And when I see a truck full of animals, you kind of know where they're going. Because we have, like, very much out of town, we have a piggery and then we have an abattoir, but they're like on opposite sides of where I live, which everyone knows where I live. So, but yeah, I couldn't kill any of my animals that I owned. I just couldn't do it. I can't. And plus, my pop was a rabbit trapper back in the day, so we used to go out a lot with him. That's one thing I do miss about my pop. Oh, I'm coming to your house, Shell, for tea. That sounds delicious. You know, I mean, you got to look good because you're so obsessed with people. You've got to look. Um, yeah, yes, exactly. Busy bee. I watched a documentary on what happens to horses, and some of them were actually named. Like, you know how you mark horses, like, for racing and stuff like that. Um, and some of them were just killed, and some of them were tortured, and these people were laughing, like zapping their balls and stuff. Like, who does that? And the greyhounds, and I'm not into any of that. Oh, see, I grew up with rabbits, and my nan. Oh, good on you, Shell. See, I grew up with kangaroo meat too. Like, family members used to go kangaroo shooting, and I actually haven't had a decent kangaroo meal since my nan was alive because she's the only one that I thought knew how to cook it. So if you just hear noises, it's all just me. Oops. So that's what I want to do. Like, I just want to farm, and I just want to save animals. I just want to do my own thing. Oh, rabbits are so cute. Oh, The first time that I ran over a bird, right? Like I was on my P's and I stopped and I cried and I tried to look for the bird, but it must have got hit and then just flew away. But I was so upset. I don't like killing animals. But if one of my pets was really, really sick and I wouldn't put my pets through that. Oh, I'm thinking of Finding Nemo. I used to fast forward the first bit of the mum getting eaten by the mean fish because I didn't want my kids to see that for a little while. I thought they were too young. But Finding Nemo is one of my favorites. Oh, see, I would just love that. Let animals roam free. Let them just have a happy life. So yeah. So did everyone have a good day? Majority of us are from Aussie, yeah. I sent a couple of messages and that to people saying I was on. So Busy Bee, are you from WA as well? Hi Mel. Yeah. But we had a beautiful day, kind of a bit chilly, but it was sunny. But yeah, I didn't really do much. My youngest woke up during the night saying she didn't feel well. Oh, I'm sorry, Mel. So I sat up with her and you know, oh, that's so sad. Busy day? No, that's all right, Busy Bee. I was just, yeah, wasn't sure. Do you live in Australia? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, you know? So I'm good with that. If people want to come in and say hi, they're more than welcome. More than welcome. And it's my baby brother's birthday today. Well, he's not exactly a baby. He is 28, I think, today. 27, 28. I'm not good with numbers anymore like I used to be. So, yes. How was your day, Mel? I bet you just want to put your feet up. How's hubby? Yes, exactly. Like my pets and my kids don't go without. I should put that in opposite order, but my kids and my animals are it, and my partner. So he laughed though when I was telling him a lot of stuff that happened overnight. So he just looks at me and shakes his head. But he's cool, like he laughs. He just doesn't care what they have to say. Cool, that's cool, Busy Bee. You know, do you got much? Is this your night off, Mel? Not that it's really a night off. And Shell, is this your night off too? So, well, at least I don't have a dislike yet. I find that funny, but I'm sure it will happen. But oh, darling, mate, I should never complain because you never complain ever. Well, not that I've heard, and I don't call it off as complaining. You know, you inspire me, and that's not a suck up thing either. It's just the truth. I bet. I so like if it ever happens, um, I will love to meet everyone. You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Cool. Really? That's so funny. Yes, yes, I have. She is truly amazing. Yeah, I am very connected to Sky. I just think she is an amazing human being, and I'm very grateful, because it's good, it's good to have support regardless of it. Can I have one of these? It was also. Yeah, of course, honey. So I love it because we're probably about I will say either a 10-15 minute drive depending where where we are, but the river, I love the river. It's just the most relaxing thing, and yeah, it's beautiful. I'm very, very grateful we live here. So, oh, you two make me laugh so much. So, but yeah, yeah, I feel very lucky. Exactly. It's like 10 minutes that, you could have been doing something else. So, but yeah. Oh God, I know I say that too much. I bet. Oh, one day I'll buy, us all a private island and we can just hang out there. Fuck everybody else. Yes, there is a lot of backstabbing, Busy Bee. But like these people have done nothing bad or nasty to me. They've been very respectful, and they have stuck up for me. And for that, there is, a connection because everyone knows, like, I mean, when you say nasty shit, it's just terrible. And I don't want to, like, apparently I'm not saying T ratty or fucking whatever, because I lie and blah, blah, blah. Yes, I did a white lie. Who gives a shit? But anyway, my coffee's good, by the way. Got no biscuits, though. Should have gone to the shop. I bet. And my youngest, one of her friends has this dog called Grizz, and oh my god, he's all I can describe him is a barrel. And yes, a friend is worth defending, absolutely. And I still haven't disclosed information. I mean, a lot of people have told me stuff too, and I would never say it, you know. Guacamole. Oh, chili con carne. Yum. I want pictures, please. It's Jay in his little sexy apron. God, he's a good man. Instead of saying behind every good man is a good woman, behind every good woman is a good man. And it just depends on what we define as good, you know? Like, do we lift? I mean, I know that we're all not going to like each other, but, um, but a lot of women should empower each other. Oh, wow, 24 years is, almost, Mel. I think our death sentence is a joke. Oh, sorry, not death sentence, a life sentence is a joke. But yes, we won't get me started on that because I could rant for ages about it. I'm so fascinated by it all, though. Like, how do you determine what amount of time you get when you take someone's life? I don't understand that. I mean, America, most parts, you get the death penalty. And a lot of people are probably going to go at me too, but I don't believe in the death penalty in certain cases either. Like the guy Joel Jr. case when he killed his parents. He wrote a letter to the judge asking for the death sentence. Why should he get that? He chopped his parents up and put his mum's head in a freaking pot on the stove. Like, sorry, you should not die and have to live out your miserable existence in jail. But like when it comes to, oh yes, well, I believe, well, what I've read and watched, Mel, a lot of it does not add up, and I don't know, like, I would like to think as a parent you'd be friggin' hysterical and just losing your shit if your kid was missing. And I don't know, I just didn't get any of those feels. I mean, I think sometimes we like to believe we're a good judge of character, but if you get a bad vibe off of someone, it's not for nothing. It's like your intuition telling you. Yes, the daughter in the car got me because, like, how they stacked the milk up right next to her, and when they turn the camera around, there's a seat spare. Why didn't they put the milk there? It just does not add up. So, I mean, yeah, cold milk, exactly. Mel, you're quick. Like my kids wouldn't sleep on a cold, I mean, unless it was like stinking hot and you had no air conditioning in your car or whatever, but still, like you'd be cold. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't see, but even in between them, I just don't understand it. Like, wouldn't you want to be out there going, where is my kid? Where is my kid? I'd be searching. It's like the Chris Watts case. Like, soon as he shook that cop's hand when he first rocked up after getting rid of the bodies, you could just tell. And then the next door neighbour showing the footage of the camera of him putting something in his car. Oh, jalapenos. I'm not much of a spicy. All right, I'll talk to you soon, Mel. But yeah, oh gosh, I get pointed out that I say that a lot, and I'm trying. It's just hard. So hang on one sec, guys. Yes, you'd have some form of emotion. So I wouldn't mind trying stuffed jalapenos, like with the cheese and stuff. That would be yum. But I'm not really like a big spicy person. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Like they would be saying there's something wrong with me. Do you want me to mute, sweetheart? Okay. Oh, you're just looking. Okay. But like when we lived in the city, we never let our kids play out the front without an adult present because it was on a corner and it was a lot of businesses around too, so you'd never know who's around, and I just didn't want my kids going out the gate. There wasn't really a gate; it was like an opening. So, but at the back, they could play as long as they wanted. I don't trust people. There's certain people I do trust around my children, and there's others I don't. So, but I hope, touch wood, I never get in that position where I'm having to look for my kids, because that would devastate me, honestly. Because if my kids weren't around, like when I split up with my ex-husband, they were like my rocks, and they were the reasons I got up every day. I just didn't want to. Yeah, we actually have a code word. I would never say it online, but like we've talked about it with my youngest, and if anyone ever come up to her, and even friends, and well, not so much friends, but she would know if someone was coming to get her. But if some stranger walked up and said, "Oh, your mum told me to come with you," no, she wouldn't. So, and everyone kind of looks out for my son though, because he's actually well liked here, and he's a sweet kid. Even though he is 20, he's always going to be like my first baby. So I don't. I might have to not watch it on the computer because I can't find. Oh, it's another hour. I can't find her charger for a computer, her laptop. So, but she's a good kid too. She saved up. Yes, I do agree with that, Busy Bee. Like, if you physically, like, even domestic violence to a certain degree, like, if you, like, all the things that you see on the news, and how mums and children's and even dads are dying, like, and I fully believe too that we should be teaching our kids at a young age about, like, not the serious photos and shit of domestic violence, but maybe if they talk about it in primary school, a kid might think, well, this is happening in my home, and I have to speak up. Like, yeah, totally agree, Michelle. So, totally agree. And where we live too, we've got friends not far away as well, so we've got options. But yeah. Oh mate, I wouldn't want to be near anyone that hurt my kids, because I don't think I'd get off. And I'm not tooting my own horn or whatever, but your mama bear instincts kick in, and you're very protective of your kids. That's why I will never speak badly of anyone's kids. That's not me. And I'm not going to go that low. And I'll say that till the cows come home. Yes, that's one thing I was terrified of, Michelle, because my son, when he was younger, had a tendency to just wander, and that would terrify me. I would even think of buying one of those harnesses that everyone doesn't like. But if that's what I had to do to keep my son safe, you know, I don't know what I'm capable of, and I don't want to know in one sense. And I'm not meaning to toot trumpets again, but that's one side of me I don't really want to see. I think we worry more. Like, you worry when you're pregnant, and then you just worry all the time. And then I worry about, if something was to happen to my partner and I, even though my big two are old enough, I don't want them all separated. I want them all together. Exactly, I don't want them split up. and that's one of my biggest fears. But as my second eldest, I mean, she'll be an adult next year. So if worst case scenario, I know that she would take on my youngest because I wouldn't expect my son to. I would make sure that they're taken care of. And I even had one of my friends I grew up with. Hi, Irish. Um, if anything was to happen to me, I'd want them to go to her, because unfortunately that was taken away from her. Um, like by her ex-partner who almost killed her. And if it wasn't for the Republican who heard her scream, she wouldn't be here today. Like he scratched the film off of her eye to the point where, like her eye, she had to have surgery on her eye. And she didn't deserve that. She could never have kids because of this bloke, and I would want her because I know she's loving. Hi, Skippy. I just think Skippy, 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 the bush kangaroo. Oh God, I'm so lame. So how are you, Irish and Skippy and Stacy? You know. So I hope Moo comes in, but I'm not gonna hassle her to come in. She's probably got stuff to deal with anyway, so but I'll let her know. You are famous. I used to have a plate with the boy and the kangaroo. So I've got my kettle on. I just made my coffee before I went live. So all right, I'll just hang on a sec. I've got to help my kid, my child. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I don't want to hassle her, you know. Well, I reckon you'd forgive him every time now. It is, but my nan used to cook roux meat. Like she would like boil it and then like to make it tender and stuff, and then she would fry it somehow. It was just amazing, and I haven't had roux meat since. So, but yeah, sorry, I can't help it. You notice when you talk and you do this kind of stuff, you notice what you say continuously or repetitively. So I know I love Mel and her puppies. They are just like the gorgeous dogs. But I would say any dog's kind of cute. But some are, oh, there's just like those ugly, ugly dogs. But I'm sure people love ugly dogs. But I can't call my dogs ugly because they're really gorgeous. So I'm so. So yes, what's everyone's plans for tonight? So I suppose it's nearly 7 o'clock here. I know, I love their little outfits. Like I used to think, oh my God, some people, yeah, it's just weird, but Mel, they just look so cute. And I don't care what anyone says, Mel can't do anything wrong. Yes, yes, there are Skippy. But like, I don't care. I'm ugly, so be it. I wasn't, I know, that's so cute. I can't wait to see the first one you showed me. Oh, that's gonna be so funny. But you make me laugh. I know. Well, I don't know. I think I am, but like, but thank you. Looks aren't everything either. They've got a good heart. Oh, it's all good. No, I know you, Skip. No, I wasn't meaning you, Skippy. I was just saying some people have like commented on my looks, saying exactly. Well, ugly is when you're just mean and vicious and vile, you know. But apparently, then um, I'm cute but ugly from a distance. That one makes me laugh. But I mean, it doesn't bother me like it used to. I think it just gets better with age when you can learn to not let it bother you. But then sometimes, oh yes, let's hope the powder puffs freeze their little nut sacks off. Poor power suck. There, I'm saying it straight out. Worst team in the AFL, as far as I'm concerned, along with Collingwood. Yep, I said that too. Only good team in the AFL is my team, and we're not doing so good at the moment, but it doesn't matter. I have faith. Me neither, Mel. I don't own any. Like we've never been around makeup, honestly. Like I grew up with all my sisters. But you're gorgeous, Mel. You don't need anything. Everything shines through with you because you are nice. Thank you for coming, Wendy. So I can understand that because people are cruel, and that must be so hard to live and have that in your mind that there's something wrong with you. Oh, do you have like any beef with states? Like when it's South Australia versus Victoria, and so okay, Bissy B. Oh mate, I've already scared people. My cousin's daughter lives somewhere near Perth too, and I have rellies there somewhere. I haven't met them yet, but one day I'd like to. So, but Western Australia is a freaking big place. I mean, you've got one side of Australia just for yourselves. That's pretty big. No worries, Mel. It doesn't take long for the coffee to go cold though. But I rugged up and everything. Um, Yeah, no worries, Busy, and I can understand that. So what I don't get notified about won't hurt me. That's what I'm hoping. And I can't guarantee that I'll never speak of them, but I'm going to try my hardest not to. So I'm going to try my hardest. I'm not going to, I don't want to waste my energy on that because honestly, it's the same shit, different day. Got nothing new to say. No, I don't think you guys are greedy. I think you guys are just cool. I reckon. I mean, I don't even. They say they're unsubbed, so they wouldn't know I'm live. But I'm sure one of their minions, like Thunderdome or April or Debbie, which I don't know any of them. So you know, and I told them last night to watch Carly's chat because apparently I was bashing them. So interesting. Exactly. I don't need it. Like, and people don't come in to be mean that normally come in. We just come in and talk. Yeah, I can understand that. Yep, totally. So, but parent, yeah, I'm just trying to not, like I'm gonna rise above it. Rise above it. That's all I can do. I'm not gonna name call as try. I'm gonna try and not name call people. But if it's true, it's true. My friend's mum's dog was named Daisy. Little white thing. She was so cute. I wanted to steal her, but I want to steal most dogs I meet. But in town, we're only allowed 2 dogs. But I think if I want a sanctuary or something, I have to get like a special license or something. Oh, what kind of cat? I love your numbers. He must be freaking huge then. So that's all good, Shell. All good, darling. Yeah. Moo's cat's gorgeous, the little white one. Oh, little rat. Oh, that's cute. Oh, my cat does that. He's like a little lion with his black fluff and like I love black cats. So, but I've got lots of scars from my cat because he pounces when you're not looking. But then he'll come up and cuddle to you and just be really loving. So, well, Moo didn't really out herself. Someone else did it for her. So, but I'm not gonna have. I don't want to. That's not my fight. And Moo's a strong girl, and Moo can hold her own. I love my cat. Well, I've always wanted a black cat. Always. Busy Bee. I was talking to. Aww. Okay. Busy Bee, do you have Mel blocked or something? Unless I. can blue Busy Bee, and then maybe you'll be able to see her. Sorry, would that be better? There, Busy Bee. Yeah. It just must be really hard, Like I've never been in that situation. I wouldn't know how anyone would feel about it. It's not my business, Like it's not, and I have no right to comment on it. Mel, you're gorgeous. How can anyone not like you? Honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I know she did, but it's not no one else's business to out their information. Yeah. I mean, it's no one's business to out anyone's information. That's not what a friend does, or someone, even an acquaintance. Like we can't class everyone as friends, I suppose, on YouTube, but a lot of people I talk to outside of YouTube too, so I do class you as friends, and but yeah, and there's only certain things you tell people because then you think, are they gonna come back and or go and tell someone else, but I won't out anyone's information. Well, I hope I won't. But then I'll get classed as a liar because I just said that. So it is what it is. So, but that saying, when you lie, you get a pimple on your tongue. I haven't had a pimple on my tongue in ages. God, oh, yeah. She's so hardcore, eh? So hardcore. So, I still don't understand. Like, you have not said anything or done anything forever, and your name still gets mentioned daily. That's right, Punky. Sorry, I'm just eating. I mean, sorry. I mean, I've never. Hi, sweet. Thank you for coming. No, it's very hard to. Yeah, I won't. I try to be nice and civil and stuff like that, and it just doesn't work. And then you get called an idiot, and and then someone doesn't read chat properly, and it does my head in. Or misses words, and it's just like, oh my god. That's when I just turn off. Oh, thank you, sweet. I hope you guys are all good too. Well, enjoy your day, sweet 666, and I send you many blessings because I am kind of saintly. I know. So, yeah, but apparently I got unblocked again from being blocked, but I'm not going back. Like, I'm just not going to involve myself in the madness. Hang on a sec, guys. Sorry. Can I come into witness protection with you? we'll just hire a boat or something and just go sailing around the world. So yes. Oh, hello, beautiful lady. Is that really you? I'm not friends with any of them. You know, like, I'm not going back in. So, no, I unsubbed to the Mall Moo today, like last night, and I'm just not going to get involved. And someone kind of said to me that, just ignore them, and eventually they might go away. And then, I was saying, like, I was wrenched, but then it got taken away, and then um I got timed out like 100 times, but then I just left. So what I plan to do is, if anyone comes in, I'm just going to ignore them at first, and we'll just go about our chat. If it gets vile, well, they get timed out. So I'm sure I'll get talked about, but it is what it is, and I got the good peeps here. You know, I hope you feel better soon, Jess. I was waiting because I couldn't when I was going through like a chat earlier, I realized I could mod people, um, and that's what I thought. And then I spoke to a couple of people offline, and and they said, don't give them the satisfaction and just ignore them. Like, just time them out. Just let them be irrelevant. Thanks, sweet. So, yeah, exactly, Michelle. And they're right, like I was hate watching for a long time, and yeah, I should have just left it well alone a long time ago, but we all learn our lesson, I suppose. We all learn, not everyone says who they say they are, if that makes sense. So, and being saintly and all, and an atheist at that. So I think I'm extra special because I'm saintly. Um, we're talking about a couple of people that I don't even want to mention their names because they're irrelevant, but I'm sure when you read the chat, there's a few people that will mention them, and then you'll have a click. And I unsubbed them last night, as I said. I don't even want notifications, nothing, because what's the point? Um, Like, what's the point of it? You can't say what you want, and then you get shot down, and then you get told you're retarded. It's just, no. I just want to be positive, and just spread a little good vibe every now and again. Yeah, exactly, Shell. Good on you. And you were only using her words, like, but it's just the lying the full on blown lying that bothers me. But I'm a liar. I'm an atheist, a wrong saint, fucking whatever. So whatevs, hey people, whatevs, whatever, whatever. I just laugh most of the time because even when I chat and I don't even mean to, I can annoy a certain S person, and it's just like, yeah. Anyway, I was gonna stop talking about them. I love sloths. but they're cute, those real sloths are cute. No, I'm not delusional. I don't. Oh, my poor kitty cat's crying. All right, he wants to come in. Hang on a sec, guys. Like, I honestly thought that I wouldn't be good at lives, and I thought I'd be too scared to do it, and and then because I didn't have a voice of my own, that's why I went live, you know. But they say two wrongs don't make a right, you know. And then going, like last night in the stream, they were going, Beck's going, I am loyal to a fault, blah 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 blah, And then Sammy's like, I'll fucking kill you. I'm just like, oh, that's a good friend. I'm gonna hunt you down. Yes, it is, and that's what I like. Like no one is not many. Well, actually, none of yous are mean in here. I blocked one person yesterday because they went blah blah, and I'm just like, no, I'm not even playing games. Why can't we be positive without trolls coming in, and being nasty? That's just like, get a life. Well, I don't have one. I live through everyone else's. Because being, what the fuck is moot? Yes. Busy Bee was telling us that you're her sister. So, but yeah. I actually rubbed up before I come out. I put my beanie and my jacket, my dressing gown, sock, shoes. Okay. So, but yeah. I don't know. I don't want to step on toes. I don't, like whatever is said behind closed doors stays with me. I don't, there's little bits and pieces, you reveal every now and again. But like nothing major, nothing that would hurt or is not common knowledge. Yeah, same, Punky. I really don't like going out. I really don't like going out. But I'll go out like if I have to go to the shop or something, I get what I need and I'm gone. I'll say hello to people if I know them and have a bit of a chat, but otherwise I'm very much a homebody. So it reminds me of the bearded lady from The Greatest Showman. But I love that. Oh, I love that movie. So me too, Shell. I'm not a people. I used to be very social, always on the phone, chatting. Like we'd go into the city every weekend. Now it's just like I can't wait to get home. If I'm out, I don't like. I'll say yes to most things, and sometimes I won't go. Other time, um, I do go. Like I had someone make a bet, $100 bet against me that I wouldn't go to the Def Leppard concert. and he owes my friend $100 because I did go. You too, beautiful sweet. Say hello to Ashley. You take care, gorgeous. I love accents too. Like Sweet's got a beautiful accent. Hey, I'm Ricky. I reckon I should be. What are those dogs called that have got lots of wrinkles, but they're really, really cute? You know, maybe I could be a wrinkly. So, but this is what happens too when you don't take care of your skin and you don't look after yourself, and then it comes back tenfold. That's it, Sharpay. Thank you, Skippy. They are such cute little roly-poly dogs. So, but yes. Oh, God, I've got to stop saying that. My lighter's running out of gas. You know, and I've never hid away from the fact that I smoke pot, and yes, where I am in Australia, it's illegal. But you know, I don't go out. I don't drive when I'm on. You know, I don't care what people say. I'm not going to lie about it either. Pot's nothing compared to what's out there. At least I don't deny it. Deny, deny, deny. I reckon we should have our own judge and jury system of YouTube. We should get together like once a month. Someone be the judge, someone be lawyers, you know, and sentence people to I don't know, like you can't stream or something. Exactly, it's growing from the ground. Unless, you know, it's indoor, which I don't like indoor because it gives me headaches and it's not natural, you know. But I'm not going to sit here all Satan and say, oh, no, I don't do that. You know, like my mum and stepfather, they didn't smoke, but they drank a lot. And my nan used to smoke cigs. My pop used to smoke. And oh no, that's not me. That's just the picture I found. It's like a she's got both of her hands up with the middle finger, and I just love that. You know, like whatever you, and that's why I put I am whatever you say I am. Eminem's so right. So, you know, people can believe what they want. Yes, and she did all the exams. You know, in the next breath too. I am kind of a hypocrite because part of me wants to like not address them, not do anything, but then the other part of me is like, fuck them. You know, like they can be vile and rude and disrespectful, but I don't want to stoop to that level either. And I can't, like, I'm not going to stop people voicing opinions on a chat. You know, like, isn't the point of having a chat and a platform and stuff like that is letting, like, within reason of people being nice and respectful to that person and the people in the chat? You might not like everybody, but you know, like, I'm sure you've got enough respect for yourselves too to be civil. Or, I mean, in certain cases, I don't blame some of you for not being civil, and I'm not asking you guys to be. That's just what I would wish, and I would try and be respectful to other people's chats that I go on, like you guys, not other two peas in the pod people. You know. And at the end of the day, people can say what they want about me. It's nothing that I haven't heard before. You know, like there's nothing that I haven't heard before. And being called fat, does not bother me anymore. Like I am. Get over it. Yeah, you fucking yeah, it's alright. I want to give them fuel, like I'm trying to be really, really calm and collective. I love how you guys can just easily trigger them and you don't even have to do much. Yeah, but absolutely. So some people aren't worth it. I know. Like that saying that my children are gross and that people that are naturally thin are gross and people that actually look after themselves are gross. Some biggish people aren't good either. Like that. Yeah. I mean, I would be embarrassed because I watch a lot of, like my 600-pound life and yes, last night or yesterday, and I love watching success stories, that people were big and they changed it and turned their lives around. Like it's amazing. So, and some people have eating disorders and bulimia and that's nothing to mock people and be nasty to people because like we don't know what they're going through. Well, we're all sheepies, Jazz. Apparently I can't think for myself and I've followed to the dark side and I'm a part of the mean girls and apparently we're in a cult. Like give me some little bit of credit that I can think for myself. And I will say if I don't agree with something, whether people take it or not is another story. So, I love sheep too. They're so cute. Yes, a cult. We're in a cult. Hang on one sec, guys. Sorry, it was just my daughter. Yeah, we're in a cult. We're in a cult of mean girls. And it's like, what the fuck? I mean, we could be in a cult where everyone's been fucked over by these two, or spoken about, or had personal information, and then certain person goes back and says, but they said this and this about my kid and blah blah, and like and like we all get put in the same basket here. Like not everybody. I mean, you guys own your shit. And not everyone talks about kids, and some things are off limits to some people. Oh, Mel, maybe I should move to Western Australia because then I'd be closer to like you guys, but then I'd be further away from blue. I love blue topaz. I'm kind of in the middle of everybody. I love cauliflower. Yes, you can't eat pollen. What did I say, Mel? That's what they all say. That's what she said. Oh, okay. I don't even know where her charger is. I might have to turn off the computer. No, the mice are really bad. Oh, cauliflower and broccoli bake is the bomb. Oh, he's got a bush. He's going all Amazonish. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know, but sometimes, I'm not a toughie, and and I let my emotions get the better of me, and I get overwhelmed and I cry. Like I'm a very, very emotional person, and that's how I've been all my life, and I don't know how to turn the emotions off. That's one thing I don't know how to do. What you see is what you get. I'm not pretending to be someone different or someone better. Oh, my cat catches the mice. Like he's a good little mouse catcher. He takes care of our house and the next door neighbour's house if he finds cats. Okay, cool. No worries, guys. Like there's thousands of mice, Punky, like thousands. They're in the hay bales under, like they're chewing through electrical wires and like just eating people out of house and home, just ruining lives like crops, housing. Someone's house caught fire because the mice ate the wires so much, and like luckily none of them were home. Recently, I was contacted regarding ridiculous allegations. Um, More like New South Wales, Victoria, I think. Punky. So, but I mean, my house isn't spotless, at all. I'm I'm one that like it's lived in, it's tidy, it's the best we can do right now. Like a small house, five of us. Even though my son lives in a really good, decent caravan that my partner renovated for him, but he's not a good guy at all. I just tell my partner I keep him around because he fixes things, and he's good at putting things together, and yeah. So that's why I sit outside too. Like I don't like being confined to inside my home. Like my backyard's my sanctuary kind of. It's my little space, and we've kind of got it blocked off. Oh, I can't ever get her on a good day, I don't think, because sometimes, like, she thinks I'm an easy target and I'm not. Like, Beck thinks she can say whatever she wants and be spiteful. No. Oh, should just name it the fucking Sammy Beck show, because I still am talking about them, but I can't. I'm answering questions and it is what it is. And yeah. Yeah, my cat wants to bring the mice inside, but he's not allowed to. Like he growls at us when we because like in between the housing that we live, like there's the gas line and that, and the mice get through there because like with the next door neighbour's house. Louis catches them, and then we have to literally carry him outside while he's growling. So, oh, my dogs are obsessed with the cat, but oh, it's a weird relationship. Like Marley, my German Shepherd, she's not a cat friendly person, but she puts up with Louis. So, but yeah, it's funny because people don't like calling me ratty or a rat or something like that. But I don't take it in that way. Sorry. Um, like I'm not a rat. I don't snitch on people. It was like my uncle called it because I was always, like just a rat. I know, like I don't take offense to it though. Like I've been called ratty pretty much all my life, you know. But yeah, you can call me Rach. I found it very weird for years that people called me Rachel, and because I've always all my friends call me Ratty, and yeah. I don't know how. I mean, my uncle used to call me something longer than rats. like rat shit. He was like cheeky. Yeah, I was. You know, I had four of them against me, like Black Cat, Thunderdome, Beck, and Sammy. You know, but in the end, they end up blocking me apparently through Google because I was annoying them. But you're gonna talk to me and you're gonna speak to me. I will answer you back. No worries. Hi, honey. Glad you could make it. I was saying earlier that I wasn't sure because of like time zones. Um, yeah. Well, they hide their streams, don't they? So yeah. So I don't I don't want to, so I'm not going to lose sleep, and I've said nothing. I don't think that would warrant my, like, even though people don't like me saying this, but I am a nobody on YouTube. I don't have to, yeah, Sammy streams hidden, you know, but yeah, because apparently, they don't want their channel getting struck, so, you know. Yeah, it's a weird, like, well, they need to leave Sky alone because I will defend that lady till the cows come home. Um, I have a real connection with this lady, and I literally, even though we haven't met, I adore this lady. Like, she's like, I feel connected to her because we like talking and, about witch stuff, and she's actually teaching me so much more. And she just fascinates me, and she just gives off this positive vibe, you know? That's weird. So, yeah, exactly. I'm not going to agree with them to make them feel better. Like when she's going, oh, sent that money to Mrs. Zombie, and it's like really good, but why do you need praise for it? You know? So, but yeah. But anyone starts off on Sky, they're off limits. Like, she is off limits. Do not go there. Because if you do, there's going to be a lot of people that will back her. And I'm pretty sure a majority of them are on the chat. Because, like, Sky is actually really liked here. Um, Sky's been nothing but kind. She's been very mutual. She has not said anything. She doesn't want to get involved in the drama. She's quite happy to talk to everybody, and that's okay too. Just because, like, I might not like somebody, I don't expect um Sky to um not talk to people because I don't talk to them. So, but yeah, I don't know much about that, Michelle, to be honest. Um, I was in and out too on her live stream, so I wasn't watching it all. Sometimes I'll just check in to see what she's blabbing on about. But yeah, I don't know what was said. I didn't see it either. But if anyone hurts my friend, and she is my friend, I really want to meet this lady. And how, like, one of her daughters has the same name as me. So, like, I just have such a connection, and I am very grateful to Beck in that instance for meeting Sky. You know? Exactly. Sky won't do anything. She's not like that. You know? Yeah, can you yeah. Can you send it to me? I want to hear it. So, because that's wrong. Oh wow. Yeah, no, that's cool, Moo. I wouldn't ask you to, and I'm really curious because I'm sure Sky would be really curious too. Yeah, it is. It's not good. I'm not happy at all. If yeah. And apparently, like they were laughing because apparently I was talking to myself, but I could still, um, because we were all blue at one stage, like last night in Sammy's chat, and like they said they blocked me from Google, but I could still read what they were saying. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I totally understand that, me. I totally understand, and you're very respectful to Sky, and and you wouldn't do that to her. But I would like to listen to it though. People have got to remember, just because you delete something of like YouTube, or you hide something, there's always someone watching. Like I'm sure there's someone watching me right now. Yeah, same, Michelle. I would never use it either. I just want to see it, you know? So, like, I really want to not give them the time of day, really. Yeah. Well, I don't, like, people know that I have mental illness, but I don't like to go, um, into too much detail on, like, how I feel daily because it would be used against me. No, I'm not either. I didn't think it would happen, though. So, well, Sammy Prepper, Australian Bushcraft, apparently is still subbed to me. I'm not subbed to any of them anymore. No, not even worth my friggin' um viewing. If someone sends me something, I'll watch it. But yeah, that's about it. I don't want to hate watch anyone anymore, or especially those two. Not giving them my energy or my time. And then we get blamed because we've been all put in the same basket here. We've all pushed people to hurt themselves, and it's just like it's not. I've never said, "Hi, hippie, how are you?" Oh, awesome! Thank you for coming. That's really cool. The lappy's gonna die in a minute, but I've still got my phone. I've just got to find out what she's done with the charger, and I can't find anything, in her bedroom. It's a typical girl's room. Yep, because she's hidden all of the videos, hippie. Because she got a 3 month ban because she was reported, and so she should be. Ugh, oh my god, I just want to be sick. Yeah, I know. I don't. I just yeah. But it's very irritating when she doesn't fucking read the chat properly and words properly. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't want a third. But people are going to screen record. Oh, she's got another channel though, Hippie Sap and Sammy Preparino. and her semi-prep Australian bushcraft. So, yeah. Can you report, like, say you screen record something and it's like a death threat or, some physical harm? Can you get reported for that? And I don't even know how to write a report. I did ask questions about it yesterday, but I didn't get any answers back, and I don't know how to report shit. I'm hoping that I can get myself a little lappy after the tax is done and stuff. I get called a dole bludger, but I don't get the dole. And apparently my other half works his ass off, so I can sit on my fat ass and stay at home. Um, this is the first child, like my youngest was the first child I actually got to be a stay-at-home mum. And I've loved every minute of it. I think it's kind of made me a little more antisocial, and I don't like the bullshit and the toxicity, and I just I don't want to feel bad anymore, that I've hurt someone or I've said something, and it's too much for my brain, you know. But I don't get how she can say such horrible things during her stream, like, and not get in trouble for it. Like yeah. But if someone else does it, it's an instant takedown. I don't understand what's the difference. You know? Exactly. I just like people for who they are, like how they like treat me, and um exactly, Moo. I'm not saying anything against you doing what you're doing, and you have every right to. You know, please don't anyone ever say that feel like I would stop you from being or feeling something, because you've all had your um own issues with these people too. And you can only say sorry and forgive someone so many times, but repetitive behavior, like you say you're going to change one day and then by that afternoon you're nasty. Like, what's the go there? So I don't understand it. But yeah, I can't believe I've been on here for an hour and a half. It goes so quick. And it's really cool when you have people to talk to, because you just don't look at the time and stuff. I really appreciate you guys coming, and I really, really do. Um, it makes me feel good, and I just, yeah, you guys are awesome. I really, really appreciate you all. I don't get paid, like, I get, if everyone must know, the minimum of family tax A and B here in Australia, and all I get, because I have my oh, rugby is so boring. Um, all I get, and because I have my daughter's music lessons at school taken out, so I get $60 a fortnight of family tax A. I don't get B until the end of the financial year. So all I get is $60 a fortnight and plus what my partner earns. I'm very upfront with Centrelink. I save every friggin' payslip that my partner has. It's all ready to go. Like I would never. Yes, I've noticed that too, Busy Bee. I would never fuck with the government because I'll find out, and you'll end up owing more. You know, but I can't defraud because people would dog you in every day. Like when I moved in with my ex-husband, I think I was there for 3 days before someone that didn't like him wrote a letter to an email to Centrelink saying that I moved in, and we hadn't even sorted it. Exactly, everything's linked. I have it all linked myself on my MyGov app. You know, like I don't have to prove nothing because I've got it. You know, and even though we might not have the best, to other people, I might not have the best life, but oh, that's all right. The computer died, so yeah. Like, and also too, Stace, don't ever listen to secondhand information. I mean, it goes for anyone. If you haven't heard it, like, or if it's screen recorded, you can't go back. So yeah, I mean, I don't speak. I can't speak. Yeah, bye, Stace. If you're going, my computer. Oh, sorry, not my computer. My daughter's computer just died, so I'll have to wait. Yeah, I just want to try and make the world a better place, or even someone's day better. You know, I don't want to be a miserable um person. So, you know, I like to laugh. I like to have fun. Yeah, you can hear Vinny's tired. But I'm not even, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Because yeah, everything I say will be used against me in Sammy's court of law. That's why I reckon we should do our own court, judge, jury. You know? No. I'm quite happy. You know, like, yeah, you do wish some things were different. Like, I wish I had my own home. But, you know, that can happen and it will happen, you know, and thanks, Mel. You know, I'm just happy that I have a roof over my head, you know, and my kids are happy and healthy and the home, and you know, we have so much to be grateful for. So much. You know, and just to be appreciative of people. Like I quite like watching Mrs. Zombie as well. You know, and from what I understand, that money was greatly appreciated by her, and I'm so happy for her. You know, I'm glad that it went to someone that obviously really needed it. Yeah, like she goes, "What, your son's on a pension?" And I'm like, "Well, not yet. He isn't actually. Like he gets his NDIS and that, and he gets a travel thing, and he gets like he works 3 days a week." You know, but at least he works. You know, like, I'm so proud of him. He's overcome a lot. You know, that's why my son, even though he's 20 years old, at the end of the day, he is still my kid. KID. He could be fucking 50 years old and he's still my kid. Oh, I would, Michelle. Like, I would want to. Like, money makes you happy, but seeing other people happy, wouldn't that just bring you more joy and more, well, I would love it. I cry so much watching, like, Undercover Boss and, you know, I'll buy all friggin' farms or something, you know? So, yeah, raise all the animals, and you guys would be so welcome to come and even have a holiday. You wouldn't have to do nothing. Like, just so you guys can sit there and breathe and just enjoy the serenity. You know, we could get up early and feed the cows. So, Yeah, I know. Like she said, because my son's an adult, he is fair game, and basically has every right to bully him. And yeah, but that's the only thing. She will try to use that because that's one thing I'm very protective over. And money isn't like. I mean, rich people look miserable. Thank you, Jazz. A lot of rich people look very miserable. I mean, yes, they look in their plastic Barbie doll look, you know. But I get goosebumps too, like when you hear a good luck story or a good news story, and it's not even anything about you, but you feel so happy for that person. No, it's not fair on Candy. Like I used to work with a NASA agency lady, and she'd won a lot of money on, or she went like one division one, but there was like a few people, and she was able to like pay off her house, and I got goosebumps because it was just watching her just be so relieved and so happy. Yeah, like I think um I'm very blessed now. Like I appreciate my life so much more, and how like my little life is so I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's it. Like we don't owe any money. So, and everything we've bought, we've paid for. Been together for a little while now. So, well, I would never stop my kid from working because that's his little bit of independence, and like when it comes to my son, like you could explain something to him, like go get a tea towel or something, and he'll come back with something completely different. So, you have to be very specific in what you ask of him, and don't give him too many tasks at once because it overwhelms him. And, but I mean, I'm the first one to say I was in denial for a little while that there was anything wrong with my son, because I wanted him to be what they class as, there's nothing wrong with my son. But then, like, yeah, but it makes him who he is, and he's got such a good heart, and he does generally care about people. And I'm really proud of them. People can say anything about me, but my kids are very respectful out in public. They're not rude to people. I mean, we muck around and joke at home, and we have a lot of laughs. That's what I love. Like we just annoy each other and just have a lot of fun. And sometimes I'm not the perfect parent, you know, and I've exploded and stuff, but I always come back and I'm sorry, and I would never ever hurt my kids ever. That's one line I don't cross, but my kids don't have everything, but they have what they need, and with my child working, like she's saved up money and she's bought her own stuff. Yeah, I'm the same, busy bee. I get judged, and like, I've cut a lot of family off. Yeah, he has overcome a lot. You know, he's had a lot of tests done as well, and yeah, yeah. No, he's such a good kid. I shouldn't call him a kid, but to me, he's still my kid, even though he's 20. I feel so old. I mean, next year, 18 and 21, like, holy shit. Where did all that time go? I I love being a bit of a goofball, like when I used to work, we would jump on this lady's bed while she was on the phone and sing to her and make her laugh and, just to get someone out of the funk, we would dress up with whatever we could find, you know? But yeah, I mean, I don't personally like Apple products, so if my kids buy Apple, that's on them. So, no, I know. Very true, Busy Bee. I mean, I can't say that I don't judge people because I do, but I try not to for a little while. Yeah, but I do. My kids don't get a lot during the year, but Christmas I try and like I don't give them everything, but I try and get them at least half of what they want on their list. My big two are getting harder and harder because they're getting older. So half the time it's whatever they say they want. But with my youngest, I'll get her to write a list. But yeah, I love Christmas. It's one of my favourite times with my kids. So, but I'm so tired. I didn't sleep well last night. Well, I barely slept really because my bubba didn't feel well. So I sat with her in the lounge room. Yeah, but also too, like when you see your parent working too, especially being a single parent, like it shows that your mum cares enough or your dad cares enough to provide the best for you, and sometimes that you do sacrifice that time to be with your child. But you teach your children, you've got to work for what you want. And sometimes that sacrifices with like dad or mum being away. Nothing's ever set in concrete, and everyone's like parenthood journey is so different to the next, you know? So, and I wouldn't even be able to get the doll anyway because my partner, according to the government, earns too much money. So I don't even bother applying. Like, we just do with what we do. Like, we just get through week by week. And so be that. I love gnocchi. I absolutely love it. If it's made right, it's delicious. And sometimes sauces have a lot to do with it. It's good. Random questions are good. But it's like you mince up, well, you cook potatoes and then you put the potatoes through like a miller thing and then you add flour and egg to it. Yeah, I know, Moo. So, gnocchi, I am not really a fussy person. I will eat majority of everything that someone will dish up for me, but I won't eat brains or liver or gross stuff like that. No, that's not me. I used to sit purposely in the kitchen, so when my mother and stepfather would eat in the lounge room, I would just tip it back in the pot because it was gross. And I'm not eating brains. Mum tried, like sheep's brains. That's not my thing. Blech. So I'm actually nice and warm. Yeah, Colin can't eat coal. I don't like if you're vegetarian because there's a difference between vegan and vegetarian. So vegetarians like eat eggs and stuff like that, don't they? And vegans eat nothing but natural. My cat is so game. He is just come through the back gate, and the dogs are sleeping. So I love eggs. I love scrambled eggs. I love eggs in general. So I got my aged care certificate. So it was like 1998. So it's over 20 years, and for the last 10 years on and off I've worked. It's always been in aged care. Like, I love old people. I just don't like management, and I don't like being, it's not bullied, but, like people just being nasty and just being rude. So, I mean, I feel very guilty sometimes for eating meat, but I like my meat. Oh, it was so like some of the families were so awesome and they would love to see you. Oh, it's hard to leave, especially when you've got like a lovely, sweet little old lady. So I apologize if you hear any yelling. It's not me, it's my next door neighbours. But yeah, but I might go soon because I've been on here for a little while. But if anyone else wants to go live, I'll come in and chat. So, but yeah, I tried so hard. Yeah, it is like in my old work in Adelaide, we had nearly there was two of us, and it was quite a heavy area. So like 16. Take care, Shell. Thank you for coming. Um, I will for a little bit longer, Mel. So I forgot what I was saying, but yeah. Oh, yes, sorry. But we had like 18 people between two of us, and then I moved to another job, and there was like 16 residents for four people, and I'm like, this is so easy, and I'm like, shh, don't say that. So yeah, I could be a broke ass bitch and still not ask anyone on here for money or put any like I would don't. I don't even know if I'd donate on here unless it was pretty friggin' pretty important or something like that. Like that's one thing I do really respect about Aussies, and it's probably everywhere around the world, but when Aussies get in trouble or someone's battling or farmers or it's the battlers and the workers and all that put money into like appeals and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm actually getting really hungry too. Mel, you should cook me some food and send it over, please, by plane if possible. That would be funny. All right, take care, Busy Bee. Thank you for coming. But yeah, I don't know what I feel like for dinner though. There are eggs, so I don't know. Don't know at all. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, the food would be amazing, but then I'd have to question like I don't want to be mean. It's alright. Oh, Mel and Jay, they can be our chefs. And my daughter, Shell's our bar bitch. Stacey can be the singer. Busy Bee and Moo can be security. They'll kick everyone out. They'll be like, fuck off, bitches. So, but yes, Alan cooks, my partner cooks a pretty mean lasagna, as I said earlier. Oh, yes, I would. I'm going to make sure she's our bar bitch. You know, that's all she's good at, apparently. And being obsessed with people. Obviously, Shell has too much time on her hands. I mean, with working and, even though her son's old enough to be at home by himself and stuff, she has got a life. So, oh no, I think my other half, I haven't tasted one as good as his yet. And I'm blowing. Oh, I'm cool with that. I'll drink it for her, Mel. She can tell me whatever they are. I've made this and I will drink it. And then you'll see that I'm one of those drunks that will tell everyone I love them. And I get I don't cry. I'm very sentimental and I just like to have a good time. But funnily enough, I barely drink. I might drink, sometimes once every few months, once a year, it depends. Oh, well, we'll have to have a lasagna cook-off. What do you reckon? When we should meet in the centre of Australia, like the dead centre, have a fancy bloody tent with air conditioning because it'll be hot, and then we'll do a lasagna cook-off. That would be cool. Or I could see myself just driving around in a combi van, just loving life. But yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm really sorry, but yeah, I'm just a bit tired. I might go chill out. Oh, Italians are one of the best like they're awesome cooks. My partner's sister, as I said, is married to an Italian and she makes the best food. Oh, Moon, I give you full full access to all of that. I mean, even if they look at you the wrong way, get rid of them. Even if they're innocent, they look at anyone the wrong way. Nah, you're not one of us. You're not in our cult. Why everyone's thinking, can someone come up with a couple of days, come back together or something and figure out a name for our cult? Are we going to be just a woman cult? Or are we going to allow men into our cult? Are we going to have that's cool. I'm sure we'd have a great riot squad. But we're gonna have to. A cult is followed by one person. Like you look up to that one person, so we have to pick that person. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I call myself a nobody of YouTube. Like yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. She's not allowed to join. So, I don't. Yeah, I've never. It's funny because she said she had blocked my number and that, but messaged me a few days ago, apologising insincerely, of course, because she said she didn't mean it. So I blocked her number, and I won't be unblocking it. You know, I just thought it was very odd timing. I think that's when we were all in Sammy's chat or something. You know, but there'd be times that I would um. That's funny. But yes, I mean, there's times I just don't even watch, and sometimes I'll just watch for amusement because, or then I get too annoyed and then I'll just change it and watch. Because I watch like Nikocado Avocado and stuff like that, you know. That's my entertainment. So, no, I got rid of it all. Like, you know, you can delete and block number. No. You know, like there's only so many times there's only so many times that you can hurt me, or you know, like, yeah, but it is what it is, and I found out, and I see this situation for what it really is. You know, oh, it's funny, you know how I posted about that scammer call. I had two that day, and then the next day they called again, but I just kept blocking the number. I haven't tried yet, but there's nothing, like I have not like money in my account, so um they won't get anything. Yeah, that annoys me, you know, because like, and you can't defend yourself. Like, you're allowed to, obviously, like, we're not allowed to defend ourselves, but they're allowed to talk about anybody. And they put all of us in the same basket, you know, like, that's why apparently we're in a cult. So if we can come up with a really, really good cult name and some rules for our cult, you know, maybe we could be along the lines of like the two peas in a pod, or like two gum nuts or something, or you know, something along those lines. I don't know, we'll work it out. But someone's always recording, remember that. Even for myself, I'm sure there's someone obviously or might be recording or whatever, but at the moment, um oh, that's okay, Mel. Moo, sorry. Um sorry, I'm just answering a message. 10. I've set my alarm to get up in the morning. That's alright. It's only one day. Yes, well, we're gonna all have to agree on it too, you know. I can understand that. That's fine. If you want your whole basket, you have your whole basket. But you're still in the cult. Me, mate, you're stuck with me now. I don't ever put mine on private. To be honest, I don't even know how to do half of that shit. And yeah. So, and I have nothing to hide, like, yeah, but and I love how they get their words far out twisted. But yes. And Coco, well, you can have a trolley because someone's gonna have to push Coco because she's a 600-pound black woman, don't forget. So we're gonna need a trolley for Coco. So you know, because she is a 600-pound black woman. So we're gonna have to help everybody. If you're in our cult, we have to help everybody. So, but on that note, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And um it's fun, because it's good to just I can't believe I've been on for over 2 hours. It just goes so quick and you guys are so entertaining as well. No worries, Mel. Well, that's Lady. This dog next door has one blue eye and one green eye. She is gorgeous. Her name's Lady. All right, guys. Take care and sending out blessings and positive vibes and just remember that I am Saint Liar, narcissistic, ratty retard. Okay? All right. Mel, you're not getting rid of me, love. Like I could see having a real friendship with you, darling. Seriously, you're such a good person. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.